Keep the same energy, the same energy, 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 keep the same energy, the same energy. Keep all that bullshit away from me. I don't fall away.
What's going on, y'all? This is Jerome Smith, also known as JS, aka The Best, and welcome back to my favorite day of the week, Sync Music Mondays. Yes, and let me introduce to you all my co-host, my man, Kyle Hunter, also known as K Sparks. What's good, man?
What's up, Jay? What's good, bro? Man, you know what it is, man. Favorite day of the week, man. Sync Music Mondays.
Yes, gotta, get to that money, that moolah.
That's it. That's it. What Wayne say? Young moolah, baby.
Yeah. So now, what we gonna do? We gonna drop some gems, a little food for thought. What is today word of the day?
So today's word of the day, I know what it is. Sync Music Mondays. Y'all know what it's hitting for, man. We love to just motivate y'all because it's not just about the music. We take a holistic approach. So mind, body, and soul, the Trinity. You got to get your spirit right, your mind right. So here's a little gem to help y'all, right? And the quote says, y'all gonna see it up on the screen. Life hack. Use the weekend to build the life you want instead of trying to escape the life you have. All right. I'll say it again. Life hack. Use the weekend to build the life you want instead of trying to escape the life that you have. My man, Storm Leroy, shout out to Storm. Yeah, me and Jay, we did a theme song for him, man. And, his deal was Storm used to work for Verizon. That was his 9 to 5. He hated his job, but then he changed his mentality. And his mentality became your job is your first business partner. So every day when he went into work, he went in there with the mentality that this is not forever. This is just a transitional period for me. And what he did was he used his job as his first business partner. So he was able to buy property, started purchasing property out of state, real estate, all these different things. And he became a multimillionaire. So when he went into work for his last day, he went on live and was like, hey, this is my last day. You know what I'm saying? And, now they were just on the Breakfast Club. Shout out to him, Ash Cash, and the other business partner. And they just pulled down $7 million in an initial drop, I believe in one day, actually, for a business venture that they did. So I say all that to say is like, a lot of times people look forward to the weekend because Monday through Friday, they're so tired of their job, right? And they look at it like, oh, I'm glad it's Friday. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, right? But, that's a defeatist mentality, and we got to rework our thinking because it's like, nah, thank God every day, right? Thank God it's today because I'm able to change my situation today. If you have the mentality where it's like you thank goodness it's Friday, it's like, and you're just a slave to the weekends, like, no, every day should be a day that you're happy to get up, you're blessed, you're motivated, you in good health, and use that time to get focused on your dreams, right? You'll never get wealthy building someone else's dream, right? So you got to focus and tapping on yours. So that's the life hack. Always have that mentality to build your dreams. Don't run away from your responsibilities, but face them while building your dreams in the process. And that's the word of the day.
Facts. And I don't know if y'all really paid attention to me in the beginning, but I said today, Monday, is my favorite day of the week. The weekend is cool, but I love what I do. So I love it when it's Monday because, sometimes, a lot of the times, I'm actually working and doing what I love to do on the weekends. And I'm waiting for the people that don't necessarily like doing what they do. I'm waiting for Monday so they can at least try to catch up to what I'm doing. So, because I got to collaborate and, communicate with people who don't necessarily love what they do in the world of the music business. So I'm excited that y'all can try to catch up with me. So come on, catch up. I love Mondays because we get to the money. And speaking of getting to the money, a lot of people, they've been asking me and Kyle, like, how much money do y'all make, when it comes to sync? And you know what? I'm going to go first. So it really varies. So there's been plenty of situations, especially in the beginning of my career. My placements, okay, for one, I'll give you all a little bit of backstory. one of the very first publishing situations that I did was with a company called Getty Music at the time. I don't know if they're still around. I think they might have merged. I don't know. But this was one of the first ones that I did. And I had gotten a lot of placements with them, but it was so all over the place. Some of the upfront fees that I've gotten with them, it might have been something as low as like $50. Some has been 500. And these have been prominent placements. Like I've done things for like the Los Angeles Lakers, but it was how it was used that basically allowed the price point to be $50. Like if they're basically licensing it on a royalty free type of thing, it's going to be a little bit lower. But I was just getting started, so it wasn't that bad of a deal because I got a little bit of money in my pocket. Just use that, flip it, reinvest, and guess what? I got a nice little credit. Hey, I did music for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I used that credit and I used, the little bit of money, maybe got some more cables or I don't know, who knows what I did with the money, but I know I flipped it and reinvested it into my career because I knew this wasn't the end all be all. This is just a stepping stone. So as I got, more money, more placements, got into different better situations, and there's been placements that I've gotten that has been upfront 10,000, 20,000, and then on the back end it really gets a little crazy because there's things when it comes to like getting a placement on Netflix, and they could run it 2 million times or 20 million times on Netflix, but because of the price point at like each stream, it's not even cents. So like 20 million streams might not even get you $10, just the way that they got it set up. So there's been placements like that I have on Netflix where like I'll get my BMI royalty check and it will be just one little category of the song that got placed, and it says Netflix in the show, and they'll say maybe $10, and next to it they'll say like 20 million streams or something crazy. And that's something that they gotta work on to get the price point up to make it make more sense, because it's a little crazy. But anyway, there's other breakdowns where I've gotten the $10-$20, but then I might get on the back end 1,500, 20,000. So it really varies on like how it's used, and especially like if I'm getting songs that's getting radio play, that has a whole different price point. So it really varies. So it can literally be, to sum it up, it can literally go from something as low as maybe $10 to hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the whole thing is you want to make sure you're making quality music and you're staying consistent and ahead of the game, because when it comes to, especially on the back end, it takes about 9 months, maybe even more, to get the money. So, and even with the upfront fees, like sometimes there's been placements that I might not get the upfront fee until months later. Like even if it aired, I might not have gotten paid for it. So you want to make sure you're constantly putting music out, so you're not waiting on that one check. It's like you have all of these things lined up to the point where it's like, I'm not waiting on one check because I know so many others are coming in. So just stay consistent, make quality music.
Facts, Jay. That's real talk. Yeah, same here, man. Like, when I first started, I remember getting checks, it could be like $500, and then they progressed. Like, I've gotten some for like 25,000, and some for like 15 and 10. So it varies depending upon the usage, depending upon the client, and depending upon the licensing company too, because I find that smaller boutique licensing companies, they're able to negotiate bigger rates on your behalf. Companies who they might be bigger, but they're lumping your music in with like package deals and stuff like that. The pay rates may be smaller, so the scales are definitely there. I saw something in regards to typical upfront sync fees online, just to run the gamut for you guys. Commercial campaigns can run anywhere from 20K to 150,000 depending on the budget. Films anywhere from 10 to 80K. Trailers the same. TV, 500 to 20K. Video games could go anywhere from like 2 to 10K. theme songs, and et cetera, et cetera. So the rates vary depending upon the client and the budget. I've had clients that want custom music, so they come directly to me for a custom song. I can make it easy, $10,000 real quick, just for doing something for a big client. You know what I'm saying? So the rates definitely vary. And it's there. So, we just want to do this episode to kind of just give y'all a quick overview of the potential income that you can make. And I won't say can, because words have power. We speak with authority that you will make and that you will succeed, right? That you will do, because that's what it is. So yeah, man. I mean, this was short and sweet, just straight to the point, man. Just helping you guys, get it in what you got to do, and yeah, we gonna keep getting to it, man.
You already know. Until next week, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We out.